last month we got 298,000 new jobs.
Blowout number here, 298,000 is the estimate of ADP for what private payrolls will show on Friday by the government. That is against an estimate for the ADP of 188 and an estimate for the Friday number of 197. So any way you look at it, ADP is about 100,000 higher than where the street thinks this number will be. They revised up January by 15,000. An amazing balance here. The goods sector up by 106,000 and the service sector up by 193. I don't remember a triple-digit goods number in a while. Let's look more closely by industry here. What you see is construction up 66,000. Some weather in there. Just be a little careful. Don't get too excited because it was a warmer than normal February here. Also, professional business services up by 66. But look at the breadth of the job creation. Leisure hospitality up by 40. Healthcare up by 38. Manufacturing up by 32. I did not have a chance to look historically, but that's going to be one of the stronger manufacturing numbers we've seen. Could be a return to what's happening in the oil patch right there. And then when we look at it by job, by company size, small powering ahead up by 104,000, medium-sized business 122, large business 72,000, an absolute blowout. Guys, I looked at when there are blowouts like this, when ADP is more than 75,000 bigger than the consensus. The left is the ADP estimate. The right number there is the actual number given by the BLS. It's not too shabby. They're not necessarily out of sample. And these are the incidences since 2012. You can see there in that first one, they were light. In the next one, they were dead even. Also the next one, couple times they were too heavy. And then on the right side, the last time they did this. So my point is that when they blow out like this, it doesn't mean it's wrong. In fact, they do better than the consensus on these incidences. Why are you, you're smirking?
Because I can't wait till Friday if it's a really huge number, because I'm going to be watching the Trump tweets.
The Trump tweets about the numbers.
If it's some huge number, you know you're going to hear from the president.
You're right. You're right. Can I bring in Mark Zandi here?
Of course.
Okay.
Unless you want to. I don't know if that's mine.
No, it's yours. It's yours.
I don't want to take it.
It's yours. It's yours.
I've said a lot here, more than I usually do, because it's a big number. I'm a little breathless on this. What do you think?
It's a big number. You know, it's 3 times the rate of job growth necessary to absorb the growth in the working age population. So, you know, any slack in the labor market, it's being absorbed very rapidly. Now, you pointed out weather. Obviously, that played a role here. Construction is not adding 66K, and that's going to steal away from future job growth. But, you know, underlying job growth is very, very good.
Do you worry when you come out with a number like this? I checked the blowout situation when you guys are much higher than the consensus.
Yeah.
So do you get nervous when you put out a number like this?
I get very nervous, especially when I go on the set with Joe, because, you know,
just wait.
He's not going to cut me any slack.
No, I'm just waiting for you to say that it was the
Obama administration.
Yeah, it was long before November that this was this actual number was an Obama number.
Can I ask an actual question off of that, because I think that's an interesting point.
Yeah.
Do you think there is confidence that has risen so much in the confidence surveys? Do you think that's leading to hiring right now?
Hey, Joe, the answer is yes, I do. I do think confidence is playing a role.
Cue the Star-Spangled Banner.
Yeah, I do think businesses are anticipating a lot of good stuff, tax cuts, less regulation. They are hiring more aggressively. But having said that, I'm not done.
This is major.
Joe,
I mean, just that much is major for Mark.
Come on, I tell it like it is, man. So the bottom line is, the economy is fundamentally strong. It was fundamentally strong before the election. It's fundamentally strong after the election. And the other thing I'd say is, I think, David, you were talking about this, there's a lift in global growth. So it's more than just the U.S. I was in Asia last week. I was in China 2 weeks ago. They are feeling pretty sanguine about things. And so we're seeing a global economic rebound.
But that's not to take away from the mega stores closing down. An article by Haley Peterson from the Business Insider states that Macy's, Kohl's, Walmart, Sears have collectively closed hundreds of stores over the past couple of years. But the closures are far from over. Macy's has already said that it's planning to close 100 stores in 2017. Sears is shutting down at least 30 Sears and Kmart stores by April 2017, and CVS has also stated that they are planning to shut down 70 locations. Michael Snyder from the Economic Collapse writes that About a third of all shopping malls in the US will soon close. And we just recently learned that the number of distressed retailers is the highest that it has ever been since the last recession. Tyler Durden from Zero Hedge writes that Bill Gross, the market guru, says our financial system is a truckload of nitroglycerin on a bumpy road.
An Italian chemist, Ascanio Sobrero, reacted nitric acid with glycerine. Dr. Alex Contini is one of the few chemists experienced enough to attempt this process.
7 and rising.
And we're only going to use the tiniest amount to show them. Sobrero wrote that the safest way to demonstrate these properties was to dip a hot wire into a glass bowl of the substance. But he was scarred for life by flying glass, so we are going to try something different. Even slowed down more than 500 times. The explosion is incredibly fast.
And finally, from Zero Hedge again, Arizona Senate committee passed a bill that would eliminate state capital gains taxes on gold and silver. Final approvals of the legislation will help undermine the Federal Reserve's monopoly on money. This is amazing, and I hope other states start joining this bandwagon. And if they do, metals will start going into a bull market. And who knows how high they can go. This is why we continue to say buy gold. Gold is a safe haven. So please, right now that it's cheap, right now that it's affordable, look into getting some 24K gold. Alright, that's all I have for you. Let me know what you think. Later. I hope this video was informative and helpful. If you have any other questions or would like to learn more about gold, you can always contact me at scene.life/the-currency-war. We acquire gold because it serves as an insurance to protect our wealth or to have a hedge against inflation. So just think about it. Is your hard labor going to be more preserved in paper money or in gold? Thank you.